Welcome everybody to the late podcast. Yes, podcast. I'm a little late. Um, but yes, we're here. Podcast now. A indie direct just happened, and I want to react to it. I don't know if there's anything good, bad. I don't know. I mean, it's an indie direct. I mean, it's a indie direct, so it is what it is. So we're gonna see. Is there any games that I will be picking up from this direct? Is there? We'll be seeing all that as well. So let's react to it. Yay! I hope it's loud enough.
Hello, and welcome to Indie World.
I'm Mariko.
And I'm Tyler.
We're back with a showcase full of indie games headed to the Nintendo Switch system.
Cool. What am I looking at? A cooking game? What is this? Cooking Mama? Okay. Finba.
Hi,
Okay.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Sharon. We're making a cooking game called Venba, which is about an immigrant Indian mother and her family coming to Canada in the 80s.
Food often acts as a bridge between assimilated children and their immigrant parents, so we wanted to use cooking as a lens to tell the story of this family as they
Basically, Cooking Mama.
We often see the kids' side of these stories.
Got it.
As we ourselves got older, we thought telling the parents' side might make for an interesting change of perspective, and we hope you find it interesting too.
Bon appetit and enjoy the show.
Cool. It's basically Cooking
something
Mama.
Smells delicious.
Grab a spoon and get a taste of this wholesome narrative cooking game.
It's Cooking Mama. Like, what do you want?
To Canada,
Hello, welcome to the podcast.
by cooking a variety of mouth-watering South Indian dishes.
Experience a story of love and loss through branching conversations. Try to restore lost family recipes and bop along to a soundtrack inspired by Indian musicals.
Start working up an appetite for Venba, coming to the Nintendo
Venba.
system next spring.
Okay. Cool, I
Hey,
guess.
Rico, ever wanted to make a game?
Yeah, but it's a lot harder than you might think. Just ask Kani'i and Kumade, two friends striving to find the perfect idea for their next game. Watch their story develop as you play through stages of a retro-inspired puzzle platformer while following their day-to-day struggles.
Their recent games haven't exactly been raking in profits, so both of them must work part-time jobs to make ends meet. Will their friendship be able to take the strain of these challenges?
Find out when Goodbye World launches
Okay.
on Switch later this month.
These are some weird games so far. I mean, it's indie. Yo, is this death game? Yeah, it is. Yo. Okay, okay. You know what this game reminds me of? Hollow Knight. When we're gonna get Silksong. Oh no, that's gonna be here. But this game does look really good. Have a nice death. That game looks really good.
I'm dying to play this one.
It would be a grave mistake to skip it. Don the
Wow, a
Red
pun after a pun.
Death himself
Be a
in this
grave to
grimly
miss
charming
it.
roguelike game.
It looks like your subordinates have been working overtime, so it's up to you to restore work-death balance. There are 70 wicked weapons and scorching spells at your disposal, all of which can be upgraded to create devastating combos as you hack and slash your way through the corporate underworld.
I
What
like
makes
games
it
that are
beat
like
death
this.
is that, well, you can't die. So use what you've learned and earned to overcome each department's vengeful minions and bosses. Reap what you sow when Have a Nice Death slashes onto Nintendo Switch March 22nd.
I might pick
Pre-order
that up.
today.
Might. Mm.
Bonjour, je suis Justine.
Namra.
Hi.
Nous sommes Cosmo Gâteau. Passionnés de films d'animation, et après avoir travaillé sur des longs métrages, nous avons voulu créer un monde magique que l'on pourrait
Magical World, okay.
Après avoir grandi avec des films d'animation traditionnels des années 90, il m'était naturel de dessiner un monde luxuriant, organique et peint à la main, avec une histoire qui, je l'espère, vous touchera. Merci.
Merci.
Okay.
Is there anything better than relaxing in nature and enjoying the gentle sea breeze?
What about doing both of those things while lying on top of a giant capybara? In this small open world game, you have one goal: find inner peace on an isolated island paradise. As the retired warrior Akka, explore handcrafted islands covered in majestic mountains, dense tropical forests, and inviting hot springs.
Spend your time here however you'd like. Nurture the island's flora and fauna, build a shelter, craft items, or feed these adorable baby dragons. Or go on quests to meet mysterious characters, friendly giants, and face the ghosts of your past. Literally.
Akka washes up
Okay.
on Nintendo Switch
Some these games are
December
weird.
15th.
I'm not even gonna lie. I know any direct is like not up. Ooh, what kind of ooh. Devolver Digital? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Interesting. But okay. Deeper Grinder?
Can you dig this?
Oh,
game?
Pepper Grinder.
Yes,
Oh.
so can Pepper. This spicy, drill-wielding
Alright.
treasure hunter has been shipwrecked and robbed. Now, she must spin up her trusty drill grinder to reclaim what was stolen from her. Chew through the terrain, perform impressive maneuvers, and solve tricky puzzles as you unearth collectibles for your gallery and gather up pieces of the scattered riches.
Cash them in to Pep Up Pepper and upgrade Grinder with new drill bits. Ramp up the chaos to the max. and
I mean, it
open
looks
up
fun.
More areas to dig.
I mean, Devolver Digital knows how to make like good like retro games, so I'm down for it.
Next year.
Coffee Talk Episode 2. I never played Episode 1.
Pull up a chair because this coffee brewing, narrative driven visual novel is back for a second episode. As the barista of your own late night coffee shop, meet quirky characters, listen to their heartfelt stories, and get to know them, one cup at a time, all while enjoying the cozy lo fi soundtrack.
Not all of your customers will be human. You'll encounter an opera singing banshee, an orc who makes games, and many more fantastical regulars. Experiment with ingredients to find just the right brew for each customer. Dazzle them with latte art masterpieces.
Okay.
Cover secret recipes that are sure to warm their heart.
So basically, like a coffee simulator.
Episode 2, Hibiscus
Okay.
Butterfly pours onto Nintendo
I mean, this
Switch
indie direct
next
is not
week.
doing much for me. I can say that right now. I'm not getting excitedly hype or anything. Oni. Okay.
Take on the role of a vengeful demon warrior in this spirited 3D action adventure. After his defeat at the hands of a Japanese folktale hero, Kuta travels to a small island where he joins forces with the spirit Kazemaru.
Ancient demons lurk
Okay.
in vast meadows and lush forests.
It looks
To defeat them,
okay.
you'll control both characters simultaneously.
I
using a single
mean,
Joy-Con controller. Wield Kuta's club to attack demons.
it looks
Summon
okay.
to draw out their spirits.
Like, what else you want me to say about it? It looks
Some
okay. It
are
looks
invincible,
alright.
leaving you with no other choice than to flee the encounter. Can Kuta overcome his trials and become the most powerful demon? Begin your quest in Oni, Road to be the mightiest Oni, when it comes to Nintendo
Okay.
Switch, March 9th, 2023.
Okay, cool. What in the world is this? I don't know what this is. Desta? I have no idea what I
From
watch.
the creators of Monument Valley comes a character-driven, roguelite, metaphorical ball game?
Every night, when Desta falls asleep, they enter a mysterious dream world filled with scattered memories of long-forgotten locations, faces
What?
from days gone by, and yes, powerful orbs for playing a surreal turn-based ball game.
Use the orbs to pull off
It looks
perfect throws,
confusing.
sneaky trick shots, and change the course of
So it's a
conversation.
tactical ball?
Night
It's more
progresses, you
tactical.
fall deeper into a sweet slumber. You'll unlock new abilities and ways to overcome
So it's a
challenges.
tactical type
Also,
of game.
a cast of
Okay.
colorful characters along
I
the way,
think
brought to
I'm getting the
life
gist of
with full
that.
voice cast.
The trailer makes it confusing.
Unravel your dreams when Desta, The Memories
Cool.
Between launches on Nintendo Switch early next year.
This indie direct is not doing much.
Young love, going to the movies, skipping school, using supernatural mind-reading powers.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yep, this slice of life pixel art game has it all. Set in 90s rural Indonesia, it follows high school sweethearts Atma and Raya through their journey of self-discovery.
However, when a mysterious power suddenly threatens their existence, they must scour their vibrant little town in search of answers, talking and diving into the minds of the townspeople
Okay.
to uncover deep secrets.
Can Atma and Raya face the end of the world? Find out when A Space for the Unbound launches on
Okay.
Nintendo Switch January 19th, 2023.
I guess it's a story-driven game? Okay. Door dong. Okay.
Bonjour, je suis Cédric Babouche,
Hi.
c'est quoi et directeur artistique de Dordogne.
Cool.
C'est l'histoire de Mimi.
Mimi?
Sur les traces de ses souvenirs qu'elle a mystérieusement oubliés. Quand j'étais enfant, je me souviens que l'été était synonyme d'indépendance et d'exploration. Un moment magique où chaque jour était la promesse d'une nouvelle aventure. Notre studio souhaite recréer cette étincelle de nostalgie à travers le parcours de Mimi.
Okay.
On se sert d'un mélange de peinture traditionnelle et d'animation pour créer des sensations et un lien fort entre les visuels et les émotions que l'on souhaite partager.
Okay.
Que vous soyez seul ou avec votre famille, on espère que vous apprécierez Dordogne.
Okay.
Look at these landscapes.
Ooh la la, so pretty.
Meet Mimi. As a child, she spent all of her summers here. Now she returns to her late grandmother's home to find that she's left behind a series of letters and lost family secrets for Mimi to uncover.
Revisit Mimi's childhood memories and help her reconnect with the inquisitive girl she once was. Play both in the past and the present. Skip along the picturesque French countryside as 10-year-old Mimi while exploring her grandmother's house in the present.
Discover the close relationship between grandmother and granddaughter as you collect photos, objects, and words. Use
Okay.
them to fill Mimi's journal and keep her precious memories alive.
Is this interesting to y'all?
Travels onto the Nintendo Switch system.
Can I ask
next
that?
spring. I can
Like,
barely
what am I
keep my
watching here?
houseplant alive.
Don't
Botany
worry,
Manor?
You don't need a green thumb to enjoy this one. As Arabella Green, you're a retired botanist who has a grand manor all to yourself. Take care of its magnificent gardens by solving plant-based puzzles and preserving a collection of forgotten flora.
A
Unearth
garden
seeds, plant them,
simulator?
and find their ideal
A
habitat.
plant
Some plants will be fussy,
simulator?
so you'll have to think outside the box. Or to
Okay.
look in the right place for you. Inspect the manor for clues, newspaper clippings.
I'm lost in
and
this
more
direct.
to help
I'm
your
sorry,
gardening
I'm
skills
lost.
blossom while learning more about Arabella
Like,
herself.
Stop and smell the flowers when Botany Manor blooms onto Nintendo Switch next year.
okay, cool. That does not get me excited.
It's a dragon. Anyway, we better start the show if we want to win the theater contest. Okay, let's go.
The Royal Theatrical Spectacle is the best of all the festivals where everyone loves acting.
Okay, this looks kind of fun. It kind of reminds me a little of Tamagotchi Life.
You guys totally have a chance to win the contest and perform at the Royal Theatrical Spectacle.
The Royal the Royalty Spay part, the Royalty Pay Spectacle.
Once Upon a Jester. Okay, that's
Step
interesting.
down, dragon. You're no match for me. You'll never defeat me, Prince. Oh, ze filmen al.
Hoi, wij zijn Bonte Avond, een groep van 4 muzikanten die samen games zijn gaan maken.
Games maken voelt soms als optreden voor ons. Voice acting improviseren met vrienden, samen liedjes spelen en gewoon grappies en ideeën ter plekke bedenken. Je kan het ook voelen in het spel, waar vaak wat je hoort ook ons eerste take was.
Okay.
We wilden de spelers dit gevoel van improvisatie geven door ze te laten acteren, zingen en dansen in ons nieuwe spel Once Upon a Jester. Het is gevuld met zelfgemaakte liedjes, grappige personages en avonturen. We hopen dat je het leuk zal vinden.
You know what? I'm joining a traveling theater troupe.
Surely you jest.
Nope. Musical theater rules. That's what best friends Sock and Jester are about to discover. They've devised a mischievous scheme to steal a royal diamond.
A royal diamond. Ooh.
On receiving an invitation to join the famous Royal Theatrical Spectacle.
Only the best of the best get invited, so they'll have to improv their way to fame and outperform every other act they encounter on the road. Join them on their wacky, whimsical journey across a fantasy kingdom full of silly characters and even sillier spectacles.
No two performances are the same, so sing your heart out, crack jokes, and make the stage your own.
Once Upon a Jester jingles onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Cool.
Anyone Anyone can be a hero in this sequel to the classic roguelite game where the adventure changes with every playthrough. Whether you're a lute-playing bard with vertigo or a vegan chef who fights meat, your goals are the same.
This looks fun. This looks better. This is cool.
All your upgrades carry over to your heirs, and each new successor
I believe I have
builds
one
their
of them
own
games
personal
on the
traits and
Steam
abilities.
actually
The
that I haven't
Nintendo
played
Switch
yet.
version also includes the Fabled Heroes update.
I don't remember
that
which one I
adds a
picked
ton of
up.
new content,
I remember I picked up one of
including
them
dozens of new subclasses and items. So
because I looked at it and I was like, oh, this looks cool. I might want to play this.
make friends, and avoid clown bites that can give you clownanthropy.
Ugh, you might want to get that looked at.
You won't have to wait long to build your own legacy. Rogue Legacy 2 launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Okay. So it's probably already out.
Buddy
Oh,
Up
I remember they
experience
showed this
the
game.
emotional tale of an unlikely friendship in the co-op adventure Blanc.
A wolf cub and a fawn are stranded together after
I think they showed this in the last Indie Direct.
Now, they must learn to rely on each other as they trek through the vast snowy wilderness, following their family's tracks.
Two players must work together by using each animal's abilities to navigate obstacles among the frosty terrain. In
Oh,
addition
okay.
to simple controls, this game's story and gameplay
I mean, it looks cute. It looks alright.
can easily immerse themselves in this handcrafted, monochrome world.
Start your journey when Blanc steps onto Nintendo
Blanc.
Switch as a console exclusive on February 14th. Pre-orders begin later today.
Cool.
Can't get enough indies? Let's take a look at some more games coming to Nintendo Switch soon.
Are you getting this? Is it real? Probably. Wrestle Quest. Okay. Wobble Dogs. Storyteller. This is like comics, but you can't place anything that you want. World of Horror? Looks weird, but looks okay. Curse of the Sea Rats. That looks kind of fun. Oh, Inscription. Everybody likes that game except for me. I'm the only one that could care less about that game. What am I looking at? A little left. What? I don't understand.
Annie.
Hi, I'm Lucas.
I guess we like to keep things pretty tidy around the house, don't we?
Yeah, it can be so satisfying to find the right spot for things.
Yeah, like I love finding the perfectly sized plastic container.
So it's a chore simulator. Why? Why?
A little to the left is all
Who?
about finding satisfying puzzles hidden among household objects.
If you don't like doing chores, who would want to play this game? Who?
He can't help it. He sleeps at Lucas's desk while he's working.
Yeah, and I have to type between the tail switches.
Yeah. So
Who
we have
asked
a
for
really good
this?
time tidying up in a little to the left.
It's like, oh my gosh, I love chores. I want to do them in my video game. Oh, and this is the game. Oh.
A little bit more. That's it.
Okay.
Wow, you really like things neat and tidy, huh?
You will too.
Who is gonna play
To the
this?
left, a cozy puzzle game where you organize household
Puzzle
objects
game
into
is a chore
satisfying
simulator.
Sort spoons of different sizes and shapes, stack papers, put away the
Okay.
cat toys. Oh, did I mention there's a cat?
Hey, pause off. This fluffy friend has mischief on their mind and will show up from time to time to make a mess of your beautifully organized objects. But don't worry, there are more than 75 delightful messes to solve, many of which have multiple solutions. Oh, and yes, you can pet the cat.
Neat. A Little to the Left launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Cool, you can play Chore Simulator today.
And that's it for today's indie. Wait, is that?
Four! Sorry to butt in, but we have an update on Sports Story.
In this all-out sporting RPG, you'll rise through the ranks of the sports world.
Oh yeah, I remember they showing this game. I know people seem to really like wanting it. I don't think I'll ever get it. I mean, it looks alright, it looks okay,
BMX, mini golf, volleyball, cricket, and more. Then kick back at the mall to relax, go on quests, and explore dungeons?
That's right. This game isn't just about sports. Hop on a train or helicopter to visit goat-infested buildings, abandoned ruins, and the mysterious wildlands. Or pursue your other passions. Make friends with
Okay.
enemies, go fishing, become a detective, partake in a bit of espionage. There's so much to do.
You won't have to wait long. Sports Story kicks off on the Nintendo Switch system next month.
Cool.
That's it for today's Indie World.
Oh, that's it?
Enjoyed the games in today's showcase.
A big thank you to our indie community and to partners working on games for Nintendo Switch. And as always, thank you for watching.
Don't forget to follow our official Twitter account to stay up to date on all the latest news from Indie World.
Until next time, happy gaming!
Okay, so what is my thoughts on the indie world? I know it's not like my expectations shouldn't be like up here because it's not a Nintendo Direct. Like obviously there's gonna be like no Mario, no Zelda, no Metroid, all that's gonna be swished and swapped away for some indie titles. And some indie titles is not bad. It's really not. Like it's just not. There's some indies that's like really cool. Like Hades. That was really good. You know, Hollow Knight Silksong. When we're gonna get that? World only knows when. You know, then they just released Shredder's Revenge. That was an indie game, and it looked great, even though I only picked up the Cowabunga collection. But with this kind of felt a bit dry, I would say. It started off with Venba. It's like a Cooking Mama game. I mean, and meh. It is what it is. I mean, it's a Cooking Mama game. I mean, cool. Goodbye World. I don't understand what this game is. It's like you're making a game, but you're doing all that. Have a Nice Death gives me Hollow Knight vibes all around. Like just watching this gives me, if y'all ever play Hollow Knight is not an easiest game to play, but this just it screams Hollow Knight vibes. And I like games that are like this. You know, Hollow Knight, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, or Ori and the Blind Forest. Those games I do like and enjoy. Um, but they are not that easy. So, you know. But yeah, that looks like that, and that looks like it's gonna be a good game. Aka is I don't know, like a story driven game. Cool. I guess. I mean cool. Pepper Grinder was I don't know if I want to say it's like Shovel Knight. Instead of with a shovel you have like grinder. I don't know if that's like I don't know if that's the best way to put that. I don't know if that's like the best way to like, put that. I mean, that's what it looks like, right? I mean, doesn't it look like shovel? Oh yeah, you get a minigun. Yeah, it kind of looks like Shovel Knight. It looks okay. Coffee Talk. It looks a coffee simulator. I can care less. Make your own coffee. Cool. I can really care less. Moving on. Oni is a weird adventure game where you gotta conquer death and something. Desta is, how do I even put it? Like a weird strategic ball game. I don't know. Space for the Unbound. Like most of the stuff, I could say cool, and you probably heard me at that throughout this whole entire podcast. I'd be like, oh, that looks cool. Oh, that kind of looks cool. But as I'm like thinking about it more and more, I don't think I'm only picking up any games that were shown during this indie direct. I mean, maybe that Death one, but that's only maybe. The Pepper Grinder, I'm not entirely sure because I don't pick up every Devolver digital game. But Have a Nice Death, maybe. Spaceman, cool. Door Dawn is like a weird, like, grandmother going past and doing that. A garden simulator? Who freaking cares? Once Upon a Jester looks okay. I even said it looks kind of like Tamagotchi Life a little bit. I don't know how much you can edit when they're on stage and stuff like that. But it looks okay. Rogue Legacy 2. Let me look at my Steam. I'm gonna actually pull up my Steam. I remember I think I picked up, or unless it's in my wish list. Let me look. Because I know I feel like I did, or maybe I didn't. Yeah, I picked up the first one. It's in my it's on here. I didn't know the second one was out. The first one is definitely in my wish list. I mean, not in my wish list. In my library. I have not played, but the sequel it looks good. I don't know if I'm gonna pick up the Switch version. I gotta try the first one just to see how I like it. But it looks cool. It looks really cool. I like the art style. I like the mechanics. It looks cool. Blanc, a co-op game, cool. Then you have a little scissor reel with WrestleQuest. Cool. Looks like Wrestle Wobble Dogs console. It looks like your Wobble Dogs. Cool. I mean, it also said place furniture down. I don't know why. Then you have Storyteller, which is like a comic sort of thing. Then you have World of Horror, which I don't know what that is. It looks like some type of point and click, maybe. I don't know. Curse of the Sea Rats. The art style looks cool. The game looks cool. Maybe I'd like to see more of it. Inscription. Still have no interest to play this game. I know a lot of people are on this game. I feel like I'm the only one. And Little to Left is a chore simulator. Who freaking cares? And then Sports Story. This was just dry. This whole presentation is dry. I don't know, like, if people got really excited for this indie direct or something. But like I don't try to go in there with like, oh man, I can't wait to see the next Mario, like Mario Odyssey 2. Oh man, I can't wait to see more of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Ooh, I can't wait to see more courses added to the Mario Kart 8. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, a new 3D Donkey Kong game. Like, I know I'm not expecting anything like that. but this kind of just it's kind of just meh. Like it looks okay for the most part. I mean, it looks okay, but there's only one sort of game that I want is that's Have a Nice Death that was showed very early, and that's only a maybe. So, that's how I feel about this indie world showcase. It just, yeah, it's just I don't know. It does any of these games interest you? Are you planning on picking up any of these games? Um, if you have a Switch or not. For me, I'm sorry, but probably not. I mean, I'm pretty sure Have a Nice Death is gonna come to like Steam and stuff. I mean, Hollow Knight. I mean, there's some games that I have both on. Hollow Knight, I have it both on my PC, on my Switch. I have Ori, both of the games on my PC, on my Switch. I have Resident Evil 4, 5, 6, 0, and HD, both on my PC and both on my and on my Switch. Um, there's times like that, but there's times where I want it to stay on my Switch. There's times where I just want the games to stay on my Switch, like Spyro. I don't see an interest of playing it on my PC, but I don't mind playing on the Switch. However, with the Crash Bandicoot, since I love Crash more than Spyro, I want to be able to play it the PC version as well, and still have the Switch version. You know, it's stuff like that. You know, the Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit, that stays on the Switch. Like some of the games, just I don't mind them staying on the Switch, only on the Switch. But with this, it's just and meh. I don't know I don't know what else to tell you. It's just meh all over the board. You know, was it okay? Is it? I don't know. But let me know your thoughts and comments. Like I said, did any of this look interesting to you? Do you want to pick up any of these games that were shown? Um, do you feel the same as me, where it's just mail around? I would love to know. Also, if you would love to be part of these podcasts, all you have to do is just DM me on Discord. Yes, on Discord, I have been linking y'all to my personal channel for some of y'all that may not know or may know. Personal channel where this is where I've been doing streams and everything. The ministry side, all I've been doing is the podcast and the service. That's about it. But I have been streaming over there and moving the community over there. The our ministry Discord server has not been deleted. It's still sort of there, but it's very inactive. So, but yes, that link goes to my personal channel. Yeah, Tofu, you can actually see me in person, and I have YouTube it. So, but yeah, I'm also a VTuber for some of y'all didn't know that. But yeah, if y'all want to be part of the podcast, all you gotta do is join the Discord, DM me, and say like, "Hey, I want to be part of the podcast. I want to voice my own opinion. Maybe I want to crap on this whole entire indie world showcase. You know, or maybe you don't want to join in on the podcast. Maybe you just have a topic, maybe about a certain game or a certain scripture in the Bible." Or a certain movie, Wakanda Forever. Uh, why y'all watching me? Go watch Wakanda Forever. I'm probably gonna say that during the service too. Go watch Wakanda Forever. Come on, Wakanda Forever. But yeah, if y'all want the topics like that, you can also DM me as well. We're gonna move into the time where we're gonna go into the ministry service. Um, And first of all, you might ask what that is, because I often get questions like that. What is that? What is a ministry service? What do you do in the ministry service? I never heard of this. Well, let me educate you. It's essentially act like a church service. If you ever been to church before, if you ever have, I don't know if you ever will or ever have a ting ting. That probably made 0 sense, but have a vinging. But yes. So we're gonna be going into time with that where there's gonna be worship music. Um, there will be prayer. It basically acts like a church if you ever been to a church. But the thing is, and I do have to explain this every time, is that I'm even going to explain it again, that we are not a church. We are not a church, and we simply do not replace a church. We like to recommend people to go find a church, whether it is local or online, and that is up to you. Because I know Tofu, I know I talked to him a bit, and I don't know if he's like in this, but he said send me the link. So um and I did. But sometimes it is weird. And some people may not like it, so if it's not your cup of tea, it's just not. But yeah, it basically acts like a church service, worship music all around, praising him, worship him, and then usually go in time to prayer. We also do have communion. If you're a follower or a disciple and would like to take part of our communion, you're welcome to do that as well. Um, like I said, it basically acts like a church, but we're not replacing the church by any means necessary. Like, whether you go find a church if you can, or if you want to. If not, then it's fine. It's not like the end of the world or anything. It's not. It's not.